Hello everyone, welcome back to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at the Penderwicks At Last, Chapter 15, The View from the Roof. Well, this chapter starts with Alice needing to be updated. I mean, she doesn't know about Wesley, about Hitch, about Sky, about Dusek. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. So Lydia has to just fill her in, let her know what's going on. And we also find out that Wesley adopted Hitch. After they give updates, right, and Alice is caught up, everyone is super busy because now instead of one wedding, there's two. There's extra guests, extra wedding dress. There's so many extra things that need to be done. And so everyone's doing extra work. Except for the girls. Alice and Lydia try helping, but they keep getting fired from their jobs. They try to help sew the dresses, but then they were just kind of matching and playing, and they got fired. They tried to help build the benches, but Alice almost mashed her finger or put a nail through her finger, and they got fired. And was there another job? I thought there was something else that they were trying to do too, but they just got fired from them all, and so they're just go play. So during the days, they would just have fun. They would go out, explore, look at different things, try to help, but not be able to help. At nighttime, they try to make the Alien movies with Ben, and it was getting really, really good. Until finally, they got a picture of Alice's brother doing a handstand on an ice rink, and so Alice really wanted to take a better picture, and so she climbed up on the greenhouse, and Lydia took a picture of her, and they sent it. But this action kind of motivated Alice to want to go higher and higher. And so Lydia had a rule. The place that they went had to only be 1 story tall. So they couldn't go climb on the mansion, for example. And so they're climbing all over different places, even the chicken coop, which is the chicken's house, until finally they get to the Greek pavilion. And that's like the kind of, not a tent, I guess this is one of our vocabulary words I could have used. I didn't. A pavilion is like a roof with some poles, usually in a garden for shade. There's not usually chairs or table or anything. It's just kind of an open thing. Feel free to Google search an image if you want to see what that looks like. But there's a big pavilion, and they get a ladder, and Alice starts to climb up it because she wants to get a picture on the top. And they debate it and they argue, but Alice wins. And Lydia's holding the ladder, and it's very, very shaky. And Lydia's really scared that Alice is going to fall down and get killed or probably break an arm. But Alice doesn't care. She's so excited, she just goes up really fast, and the ladder's shaking, and Lydia's, "Be careful, slow down." And then Alice kind of swings over and says, "Take a picture of me." And the ladder goes, "Woo!" Oh, and Lydia goes, "Ah!" and says, "Stop it, calm down." And Lydia's really scared, but Alice wants to go higher. And then Alice starts to describe everything she sees. "Oh, I can see my mom, and I can see this, and I can see this, and I can see some guy driving on a motorcycle." And suddenly Lydia is like, "Get down right now!" And usually Lydia is not forceful, right? We saw that example when Jane came. But Alice was like, "Whoa!" and started climbing down the ladder. And we learned that it's Wesley and Hitch. And so they go run off to see the dog. Well, 2 vocabulary words that might have been difficult for you. The first one is, how do I pronounce it? Placate. There we go. For some reason, when I look at the word, it doesn't sound like it says when you read it. Placate. Placate means to make someone less angry or less upset. So Jeffrey's job is to placate his mom, to make her calm down, relax, and not be angry. Another word is blithely. I can't remember where this vocabulary word was, but blithely means to not really care, to just be casual and to be indifferent, to not really show too much excitement or disappointment for something. It's usually not a very good word. It can be, but it usually has a negative meaning of being a little rude because you're too indifferent. Oh, okay, yeah, whatever. Maybe someone gives you some food and you try it, and oh, yeah, it's okay. But usually, good manners would say, "Oh, wow, that's really good." So that's just blithely, but that can be for many different things. A discussion question I have for you is, where is the highest place you have climbed? Have you climbed a tree, climbed a house, climbed a bus? What is the highest place you've climbed? Now, I don't consider climbing upstairs in an apartment building like climbing somewhere. It had to be some place you climbed by yourself. Maybe you climbed up an apartment building or a house or a mountain or a wall. Could be anything. But what was it? What was the experience like? We want to hear your story. And of course, please write your own discussion question. All right? Write it in the comments so that way other students can read it and prepare their answers. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. Bye-bye. Hey, if you have any questions about the video today, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you had any other vocabulary words that you wanted to know what they meant, let me know. And also, if you're interested in maybe joining one of these book clubs, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.